Hannah Waesch, welcome back another year with Athlone Town. Talk to us about the decision to come back again.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of an easy one. I knew the girls, a good core, were coming back and just had such a great time last year. I definitely wanted to come back for another season.
It was nearly as if, last year for Athlone, nearly everything that went right, went right. When you look back at the season, how do you assess it?
I mean, definitely came off on a high note. Couldn't have asked, for a better season. And then just to end on a cup win was just really exciting. And excited for a new year.
Personal awards, some people sometimes say it's about the team, but it's still nice to get personal awards nominated for Player of the Year, nominated in the Team of the Year, them sort of things. Athlone Town winning the Her Sports Team of the Year, being nominated for the RT Team of the Year. It's nice to get these sort of recognitions as well, isn't it? Individually and as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always good to get those accolades, and I think our team is very deserving. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I literally couldn't have done it without the team, and I think the team deserves the recognition.
What's the motivation for this year? Because done it all, won the double, won the league again. How do you, as a group, because you've tasted success, how do you maintain the motivation to go again and want to do it again?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's more so about focusing on ourselves and blocking out that extra noise from everywhere that's not our dressing room. And I think the team did a really good job last year and with that, and so I think continuing that this year.
How do you make sure you increase them benchmarks that you set last year to make sure that you kick on again? Because you can see other teams are signing quality players as well. You've signed some good players. You've lost some players as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just about understanding our standards as a team and sticking to those. And we have really high expectations for ourselves, and the girls coming in knew that, and so I think it's just maintaining those standards and expectations.
For you being abroad, what's this last year been like for you, being away from home, being in a different country, having to a completely different environment, to have to settle in, to sort of hit the ground running, because you've been superb last year. What's that year been like for you?
I think I've definitely learned a lot. I've learned a lot about this past year, about myself, about life. It was definitely a life-changing year, but I feel like I've definitely grown out of it.
You're developing a nice rivalry with Shelbourne. First and second in the league, had some titanic battles, big games. What's that rivalry like, especially being someone who started coming in and sort of seeing it as it's grown and grown and grown?
Yeah, I mean, Shells is a quality side. I think they've proved that time and time again, and historically they've been really quality, and so I think, especially within the last year, the team has grown, or Athlone has grown, and yeah, it's one of those games that, could go either way on any given day.
If you look back to last year, what's the highlight you take out of last year? Is there a big moment in particular, apart from, say, winning the double? Is there any moments that you take away from last year as a real highlight?
I mean, I think one of the things that I'll remember for the rest of my life was our home crowd against Cardiff, our first Champions League game at home, and that is something I'll never experience again. It was so special, and yeah.
When you reflect on Champions League, we've seen an Irish team sort of progress again. It's only happened a couple of times on a couple of occasions. Does it give you that little bite to want to go and get even further this year?
Absolutely. I think going on our European campaign last year, I think we definitely saw what our team could be, and I think we're just constantly striving for it. I think we have learned a lot with those games, especially against Glasgow, and I think we know what it takes, and hopefully make a further run this year.
Considering the qualities you have a lot of young players in the Athlone side. What's the best bit of advice you could give to somebody maybe wanting to break into that Athlone team, one of the younger players who seen the likes of you, seen what you're doing on the pitch? What's the best bit of advice you could give to one of them?
Be fearless, have fun with it. I think a lot of times there's a real serious note. And, there's a time and place to be serious, and there's a time and place to have fun and be fearless with it. But I think just not getting in your head too much about what could be. I think it's just be present, have fun with it, and see where it can take you.
Speaking about having fun, this off season? Did you get to travel any of Ireland, get to see any different places that maybe you wouldn't have got to see during the season?
Yeah, I went home right after the FAI Cup, so I didn't really get to explore Ireland too much. But on my bucket list this year is to explore Ireland more.
Brilliant, Hannah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.